Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. This is Allie Tarot 108. Thank you so much for tuning in today to this reading. So I got a lot of comments on previous readings from K-pop fans. A lot of people out there really watching my channel who are into K-pop, and thank you so much guys for all the views and everything. It's really great to interact with you all. Yeah, so I got a few comments which mentioned about K-pop group NewJeans. So there's been a scandal with the NewJeans group, girl group, in the past, I'd say 2 years, I guess. I mean, they're kind of short-lived, you know, it hasn't been, they weren't really out there for a long time, but yeah, I'm sure if you're tuning into this video, you know what it's all about with them, and you know all about the scandal with them. So it's still ongoing, and NewJeans has now actually lost their sponsorship title with Seoul Incheon Airport as well. Yeah, I did a bit of research on it, guys, because I myself, I live a bit under a rock, honestly, but this was a viewer request, and I am going to do it for you all. So, yeah, I just hope there's enough space here. Yeah, so what we are going to do today is we are going to look at the oracles first, then we are going to pull the tarot first. Which one should I use? I think I'll use this one. This one is better for female figures. I like this one for female figures. So we've got a few different dramas going on in this situation. We've got the whole thing between Min Hee-jin. Min Hee-jin is the main kind of, I feel like a villain character coming up here in this story. And then we've got the girls who are all like very young, very naive also, I have to say. And then we've got the Hybe company and their whole lawsuit to Min Hee-jin, and I heard also that Min Hee-jin was finally, the verdict of the court case was that she's like not guilty, right? But now the girls in the group themselves are being kind of demonized by the Hybe company. But yeah, we have to see what is going to happen with this group, with this girl group, what is going to present itself with this situation. So I want to first take one of this. So what is going to happen with this group of girls? Okay, this comes up. So worth. You have been worthy to belong to love all along without any need to improve. In fact, you are love itself. Okay, so with the tiger coming up, I'm getting that kind of Leo energy. And it's really interesting because this background around the tiger always reminds me of the world, like the whole world. And it also reminds me of the World Wide Web. I feel like from this card, I get the message, it could be there is an online support or demand for the girls to be treated right coming up in the future. I feel this energy of like, I feel these girls are actually really suffering right now. And I feel like they're kind of lost, or they feel like they've lost their opportunity, or like things are really going downhill for them. I feel like they feel they can do well at what they do, and it's like, oh no, my image is going to be ruined forever. I get that feeling for these girls. It's like there's a big thing about self-image, a big thing about preserving their self-image. Like if we go down like this, none of us are ever going to work again. That kind of energy coming up. Yeah, so what else comes up? This one. Oh, loss of a loved one. So we do know that basically Min Hee-jin has kind of turned her back on them and said like they are just like brats, you know, they're just brats, and they are just like I don't want to work with them any. I feel like Min Hee-jin is gone from them forever. She's not going to come back to them. That's the energy coming up from this card. What else? few more, but I feel like it is this one. Wisdom Keeper, yes, also Min Hee-jin. I feel like with Min Hee-jin, she is going to actually move on, and I see her actually doing more in the future, like taking her ideas to somewhere new, and she's gonna make it. By the way, I get the message right now, she could even take it to America. She could do something in America with fabricating some kind of group in America, maybe, or something beyond Korea, because I kind of feel like Min Hee-jin's image and everything is kind of tarnished in Korea right now. Well, it could be Japan as well, I don't know, but you know, K-pop is, you know, from Korea, obviously, and I feel like in that industry, it's a lot of like saving face, you know, like Korean culture, you know, saving face. You gotta make sure that you look good with it. For some reason, this one comes up. Addiction. Oh, you see? Enabler, rock bottom, and caretaker as well. I feel like this is also about Min Hee-jin coming up. Functioning addict. I feel like Min Hee-jin, she, you know, she was accused by the Hybe company of like, I don't know, hijacking or trying to run away with ideas or something like that. But I do get that feeling like that really is what she was trying to do, you know, and I feel I'm seeing some kind of text messages or something that the company actually saw, and that is what led them to finally have proof or realize that like this person we're working with is trying to sabotage our company basically, or trying to take something for herself on our budget, on our money, you know? There's that energy coming up strongly that Min Hee-jin, she was a person who, I feel her with this energy of like tricky woman, tricky, I want to say older woman. I feel like she's not really old, but she's older than the girls at least. So I feel that energy of like really tricky and really trying to get something for herself. Now a few cards have come up here. Oh, okay. Curtain call. Acclaim, fame, recognition, parade, celebrity, admiration, applause, show, appreciation, spotlight, focus, attention, theater, act, performance. You're watching a movie. And it's number 6 coming up here. So number 6 is Virgo energy plus Leo energy. Again, Leo energy. So there is this energy about fame coming up. Again, I'm hearing this card speaking to me for Min Hee-jin, but I get a message as well about the girls in the group. About all of them. Actually, I feel like a few of them are going to fall off. I actually have the names here and everything. So when I'm looking at the names, I'm seeing... I hope I'm saying this right. Hyein as well. Potentially. I feel like a few of them, they are going to kind of drop out of K-pop industry. And a few of the others, they will continue on, I feel. And they could become very big idols like Minji, Danielle, maybe Hani also. Yeah, but with number 6 here, it is that energy of like details, capability. And I feel these girls also working very, very hard to try to push themselves forward and pull themselves up like out of the gutter basically. And I'm hearing also online. I'm hearing like online fans can be a big part of that as well. It's possible. And then another card popped up here. So what is it? Interesting. Symphony. Number 3 is giving Gemini energy about communication, intelligence, and then we've got Taurus energy about, it's like Venus energy coming through. About kind of trying to stay grounded, and I'm hearing like practice, practice, practice. You see like in a symphony, like all the musicians are like always practicing, and you see here what it says: harmony, synergy, co-create, assembly, organize structure, contribute, team, collaborate, precise arrangement, order, lead, follow, organization, perform, display, cohesion. So I feel like something is going to happen with this girl group, with the girls that are in the group right now. I feel like they are going to try to continue on and maybe even try to kind of recreate themselves. I see a kind of reimagining potentially of the group, because I don't feel like Min Hee-jin is coming back to work with these specific girls again. And I don't feel like she's coming back with the Adore company or with the Hybe company. I don't feel like Min Hee-jin is coming back with this company. I feel like she's moving on to new things for herself and new projects for herself. But what I can say is, with this card, it's coming up strongly to me that the company is going to continue to try to work those girls, try to make it work with them. And I get the message also about breaking them. And we know that there was some scandal that came up with like a live stream. The girls kind of supported Min Hee-jin in the live stream, and said, we love our CEO, basically, we love our creator. And I mean, that's always kind of normal, isn't it, for children to love their mother? Because Min Hee-jin, like, I will say, they saw her, what comes up to me is that they saw her as a mother figure, but she didn't see them as daughter figures, really. It was like she saw them as something just to use, I feel, and exploit. And I feel Min Hee-jin, she wants to be very, very rich, actually. I feel her like she wants to be a millionaire, billionaire. Like, I get this message coming up. Like, I want to be a millionaire. This is the message I get coming up. But for the girls, I feel the, like, Adore, or if it's even still called Adore, or, like, Hybe company or whatever, they're going to keep trying to break these girls and, you have to do what we want. And if you can't do what we want, just leave. And you don't have a career at all in K-pop at all. Because that's what will happen, is what I'm hearing. Like, if they go against this, they will not have a career in K-pop anymore. That's a big, big thing. I feel it very heavy on some of these girls. It's like a very toxic situation. I feel like we should take one more of these. Somebody came up here. Handcuffs. Oh my gosh. Handcuffs, guys. Handcuffs. It's number 4, which is Cancer energy, about kind of like staying at home. And then it's Virgo energy, about details, capability. And also Virgo's number 6, and it can also be about like feeling kind of trapped, like in a prison, like could also be something about physical transformation. They may, who knows, be forced to change their physical appearances. That's a message I'm getting as well, because I feel like with the new management over the group, NewJeans, they are trying to recreate them. But yeah, with the like handcuffs card coming up, it's like self-explanatory, how these girls are really feeling powerless, like defenseless. As well, I get the message about their families. Their families are feeling really like, what can we do? And like I feel like there has been manipulation of their families as well in this situation. And I feel like potentially the companies, they know that those girls are young, and I feel like the parents, some of the parents of these girls are just kind of like clueless, or like at a loss as like what to do with this situation, basically, so it's pretty like self-explanatory. Handcuffs, like they feel like they're trapped in a way, like we can't speak out against the company rules us. And also I feel an energy like they could lose their assets or something, with the company if they speak out about it too much. So yeah, that's quite serious. So let's now take one of these, or maybe one or two, and we've got, what do we need to know about the situation going forward for these girls? Is the group going to make a comeback? Is it going to be rebranded? I feel like this one is sticking out for us. Ujat. So this is the Ankh. It's like the Egyptian symbol of eternal life. So it looks to me like the group is going to make a comeback. Like it's not dead yet. It's not over yet. And let's just take one more, I guess. we need to know about this group going forward, about the girls, what is in store for them. Bewitched. So it looks like the girls are going to, oh, it's so sad. Like, they're going to feel like we have to bend to what, like, to be molded, basically, by the company. And don't wish for Min Hee-jin. I get the message right now that, like, Min Hee-jin was kind of a user. She used them. And I feel like they're going to realize that, like, she basically bewitched us, you know, bewitched us. She, like, took us and convinced us, you know, and basically kind of, you can call it like grooming, I guess, because with number 43 here, that's number 7, 4 plus 3 is 7. So it is something about relationships, you know, relationships between people. Like, we were kind of manipulated is what I'm hearing. And I feel like the girls kind of having to come to terms with that. And also with the live stream that they did, where they supported Min Hee-jin publicly against the company, I get this energy of, like, they did that live stream. I feel them being kind of in denial. Like, they're not that young. They're not that naive, I would say. I mean, they are a little bit naive, but they wanted to believe in the end that, like, you know, she has their best interest and she cares about them. So this card is coming up. We're looking at our tarot now. So 5 of Wands. That's interesting. That's really interesting, seeing as we have a group of 5 girls. And it's like, I feel the girls, like, they have to band together or, like, communicate well with each other in this situation. And 5 of Wands is always the card about some kind of actions stopping. You see these birds, how they're kind of fighting amongst each other with the worms. It's like, I feel the girls talking to each other and among their ideas being like, okay, what can we do? And I feel these words like, are you with me? Like, I feel like they may be talking quite a lot about how to deal with this situation, like, between each other, specifically between each other, not even their parents, but, like, the 5 girls themselves. Really, like, debating, I feel, between each other, like, this is what we're gonna do. Okay, no, we can't. This is, like, and I feel like still on them, they have so much work to do with what they do, with the dancing, with the choreography, with the, like, everything that they do. I feel like their company still wants to produce them, still wants to work with them, but I feel like the company is kind of punishing them, or it seeks to show its authority over them. And they talk to each other about, how do we deal with this, you know? I feel these girls, like, they want to be together, like, they want to be strong kind of sisters together. Stay strong together, stronger in numbers, I guess. Okay, so we have a few things coming up here. So we have the Lovers, which is number 6 energy, Virgo energy, about details, capability. It's interesting. I want more information on this card, actually, on the Lovers card. I want to know what is that all about exactly, but I feel this card will give us explanation. Knight of Pentacles. So with the Lovers and Knight of Pentacles, it's like, I feel like they could be trying to see the sunny side of things. Like, there are now, you know, things are kind of silent about the group right now, as far as I understand. But I feel like the girls are not giving up on the group. And the company just wants them to be silent, be still, be quiet, you know? You're not in charge. Like, I feel that energy, and I feel that these words coming up, we own you. You know, we own you. You can't do your own thing, is what I'm hearing. It's really, like, tough, you know? With Knight of Pentacles and the Lovers, it's like, I feel like they're gonna have to say to each other, okay, we have to just do it. We have to just go with it, you know? Our numbers, you know, really our number of years to be a K-pop idol is like, it's not going to be forever. So we have to just live our youth while we can. I feel like their parents may also be saying that, or like coaching them or something like that. Like, live your youth while you can, be the idol while you can, while you're young, and be smart about it. And I feel like this is a very big learning experience for these girls. Like, don't go against the company. I feel like the company is trying to teach them that as well. There's one card coming up here. Emperor in reverse. Yeah. Like, we're powerless, you know. We've lost our power that we thought we had. What else comes up? It's one of these. This one. Nine of Swords in reverse. It's that energy of like, get off me. Like, also that energy of like, we can't think for ourselves. Can't think for myself. Swords is all about thoughts, and number 9 is like, it's also Sagittarius energy. It's kind of like teacher energy, the energy of like leaders, especially male leaders. And I get that energy of their company. It's like, it's kind of tough industry, you know. You know the expression, like, it's a man's world. Like, I feel like there are executives and CEOs and people like behind them who are just like, shut up, you know, don't speak. You see the girl, she's like shielding herself from the swarm of bees there. I feel this card also, it's like high bee company. They don't want the people of the public talking about this scandal anymore, is what I'm hearing. They just want it to go away, is what I'm hearing. So what else comes up? What is the future for these girls? Are we going to see anything transformation? I believe people have been saying that recently. If they went to their concert, they saw the girls like don't look happy. They look like they're not doing well. Page of Wands. Okay. So what I'm hearing is like growing up. The girls growing up, like becoming like from girls to women, you know? With the page. But also with this energy, I always get that kind of phoenix energy, like rising up from the flames. You know, the phoenix, the bird of the phoenix is like, it dies in the ashes and then it's born from the ashes again. Like it bursts into flames and dies into ashes, and then it rises up from the ashes. So there is that energy coming up here, but it came up in reverse. So it's kind of like they're not done. They're not actually dead, you know. They're not like dead like the phoenix would be dead, but they are still around, still in the background, and I feel like they are still working on their group. They're still working with the company, I feel. But with the Page of Wands, like, they are rising. They're going to rise up again. We're going to see them come up again. We're going to see them put out new things. But I feel like it's going to be different without Min Hee-jin. Very different, because the image and the vision that she had was very unique. So I feel like she is going to take that vision somewhere else, and she is going to work on another project somewhere else. And she may even do it independently. And when it comes up, everyone's going to be like, wow, like this new group is really something. Like, I feel like it might be even better than NewJeans. And NewJeans, I feel like it's going to be not as incredible as it was with different direction. But let's see what comes up in this card. So, King of Swords, yes. That's what was coming up. A new ruler. A new creative brain to this. And I feel this energy. You see the King of Swords here. He's like really by the book. It's like, I feel like it's going to be something very typical. Like, it's just not going to be the same. They are going to put out music, I feel. They're going to produce music. They are going to do shows and touring, but it's not going to be the same for sure. And so this one comes up, the Star. Yeah, I get that energy of the girls like wishing for the old days. Like, I wish this wouldn't have happened. Why did this scandal have to happen? Why did they have to, you know, accuse her and kick her out, meaning Min Hee-jin, why did they have to kick her out? Like, I feel them wishing for the past and like, I wish I could be free from all this, you know? But I feel them kind of like bound. And it could be even bound by contracts with the handcuffs you see and everything, but it's like we have to be free. We don't want to be ruled by these kind of stiff people, and it's so tough. But by the way, I am telling you that I feel like most of these girls are going to become very, very super like rich and famous. They already are, you know, famous, but very rich and famous. I see them like having good houses and like affording everything, even for their parents, etc. in this situation. So what else do we need to know? Final thoughts on this? What do the fans need to know about this group? Okay, so within 1 to 3 months, or it could even be in the springtime of 2026. Right now it is end of July 2025, but they're the maiden. You say the maiden. Like, this looks kind of like it could be, you know, Korean or something as well. But it's like we're rising. We're rising. Like, we're gonna see them come back again. This is within 1 to 3 months. So yeah, but I feel like these two cards came up, so we should also look at them. So what is it? Scuba dive, going within, observation, disconnecting, deep thoughts. Well, with number 4 and with the Pisces energy coming up here, it's kind of like who we are has kind of changed, you can say. Or like they might do something which is a bit more serious, not so much like they did before. I don't know how to tell it. You know, I don't know how to say it. It's like something will be changed in them. I feel like something has already changed for sure because of all the drama that happened, but with their whole image of the group, like they're gonna keep trying to continue carrying on. I feel like they are gonna have still many fans around the world. But the fans who want, I feel like the fans will be asking more and more for the old blue jeans back. Sorry, the old NewJeans back. Yeah, so okay, yeah, that's the thing. I feel like the company is going to try to repair everything that happened with this situation. We have number 6, which is Virgo energy, and then we have Libra energy. So it's like, I feel like with fans, they are going to do something to kind of try to bring fans back. It could be some kind of promotional thing or something to like cater and pander to fans. If you are a big fan of them, watch out for it. And also I want to say, like, there could be merchandise being sold. There could be definitely something with marketing schemes. Recover, saving face is what I'm hearing for the company. Yeah. So guys, if you like this reading today, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, I will, I think, do more K-pop inspired or K-drama also inspired readings in the future, because I see a lot of people are commenting on my videos for that. So yeah, I do like to take viewer requests as well. If you have anyone in mind, any situation, also world events, like, you know, celebrities, whatever, you know, please comment down below and give me your greatest suggestions, because suggestions push my channel forward, and I love communicating with all of you. I love hearing your commentary as well. So yeah, guys, until next time, stay in love, stay in light, and wish you all the best. Bye.